On March 13th, a cardinal of the Catholic Church announced the selection of a new pope. I announce to you a great joy. We have a pope. The most eminent and most reverend Lord Jorge, Cardinal of the Holy Roman Church Bergoglio, who takes for himself the name of Pope Francis, and the whole world cheered and celebrated. Habemus Papam. We have a pope. The newly elected pope is the 266th pope of the Roman Catholic Church. He chose a papal name, Francis, in honor of Saint Francis of Assisi. So, our new pope will be called Pope Francis. He chose Francis because Saint Francis was known for his acts of kindness to the poor and impoverished people of the earth, and that is also what this pope has been known for as a cardinal in Argentina. So, who exactly is the pope, and how does he get elected? The pope is the leader of the Catholic Church and its 1.2 billion followers worldwide. The word pope comes from Latin, papa, and Greek, papas, for daddy. This tradition began with Saint Peter, when Jesus said to him, "You are the rock on which I build my church." The Pope's job is to guide the Church in matters of faith and morality in an ever-changing world. He lives in Vatican City and is chosen from among the Cardinals. And so then you ask, well, who are the Cardinals? They are a special group of advisors of the Catholic Church, made up of bishops and priests from around the world. They are nominated by popes to this special position. One of their main responsibilities is to elect a new pope when the previous pope dies or steps down. The election of a new pope is not quite like that of our presidential elections, but pretty neat. A special group of cardinals meets as a papal conclave to select a new pope. This happens about 15 days after the pope dies or steps down. The cardinals lock themselves in a room and pray together at the Sistine Chapel and cast votes to elect a new pope. A 2/3 majority is needed to select the new pope, or else they have to revote. At the end of each day, the cardinals report their progress with a special smoke signal from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel. If no decision is made, they apply a special chemical to the voting ballots and burn them to send out black smoke from the chimney. This continues each night until a candidate gets 2/3 of the vote. Finally, when a decision is made, another chemical is added to the ballots and burnt to send out white smoke from the chimney. This lets the world know that a new pope has been chosen. Sometimes bells ring too. Did you know that once, about 300 years ago, it took the cardinals 3 years to elect a new pope? They started to give the cardinals only bread and water to push them to make a decision. And then they removed part of the ceiling to let out the evil spirits. Now for some fun facts about Vatican City and Pope Francis. The Vatican City is only 0.2 square miles big, or shall we say, very small. The world's smallest country is the spiritual center for the world's Catholics. Also known as the Holy See, Vatican City is surrounded by Rome, Italy. St. Peter's Basilica is the most famous and holiest Roman Catholic church. It is at the heart of Vatican City. It is surrounded by St. Peter's Square, which is in the shape of a key, signifying the keys given to St. Peter to the kingdom of heaven. The square can hold 300,000 people. And now some more on Pope Francis. He is the first pope to choose the name Francis. This pope is very special because he's from Argentina, a country in South America, and that makes him the first non-European pope in 1,200 years, and the first pope ever from the Southern Hemisphere. Can you guess the sport that Pope Francis might be a fan of? Remember, he is from Argentina. If you guessed soccer, or as they call it there, football, you are right on. Pope Francis is a supporter of the San Lorenzo de Almagro Football Club since his childhood. He is also a fan of the films of Tita Marello, an Argentine film actress, and he also enjoys neo-realistic art, which uses shapes and colors of daily life, and of tango dancing. He's very fond of the traditional music of Argentina and Uruguay, known as milonga. I wonder if our new Pope knows how to tango. I hope I've helped you learn a lot about papacy and our new Pope Francis.